So 2009 was definitely an interesting year for hip-hop.
Soulja boy, I'm in it. Why me crank it? Why me roll? Why me crank that Soulja boy? That Superman? That now why me crank that Soulja? 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 Now what?
So before this video starts, if you guys could subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications, I make a lot of videos like the one you're watching right now. So if you're interested in any of that, be sure to subscribe and turn notifications on. And if you enjoyed this video at any point, be sure to hit the like button or the dislike button. And also leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think of Soulja Boy. But with all that said, let's get into the video. So Soulja Boy in 2019 has become sort of a meme with the whole beefing with the Migos thing and then him creating the Soulja console. But 10 years ago, Soulja Boy, believe it or not, was actually topping charts and he was creating hit after hit. I remember being 10 years old and you would hear Crank That anywhere and everywhere. You literally couldn't get away from it. And I think it's important to remember that at one point Soulja Boy was an innovator, and without him we might not have a lot of the modern day rappers. However though, like most rappers, Soulja's numbers have been on the decline from what they once were, and while he's not completely irrelevant, he could definitely be doing a lot better. And with all that said though, I thought we could put all the memes aside and see if Soulja Boy is still making good music. So going into giving Soulja Boy's music another listen, I really had no idea what to expect, but I have to say I was really surprised. Soulja Boy has decided to ditch the old ringtone rap and is now going for that more modern Chief Keef flow. This was definitely a good decision, as it seems like a lot of rappers have trouble advancing their sound, and they try to stay with the sound that made them popular despite it sounding really dated. And also the beats on this thing are really solid, and it wouldn't really surprise you because Soulja Boy should have the money to get solid production, and realistically speaking, a lot of these songs really aren't that bad, and it kind of confuses me why Soulja Boy is releasing music on par or better than most popular songs, but he still doesn't seem to get the same type of respect or get the same type of numbers. And this has led to me doing more thinking about the whole thing, and I figured out why Soulja seems to be struggling, and he's in an interesting position that could be hurting his career despite what he releases. So it seems to me that Soulja's success early on seems to be hurting him a lot now. When you hear the name Soulja Boy, you automatically think of Crank That. And Crank That was such a big song that it seems like no matter what Soulja does or what he releases, he will always be thought of as the Crank That guy. And it's kind of hard to take Soulja's music serious now when all I can think of is him doing the Crank That dance and the little Superman jacket whenever he's talking about trapping and stuff like that in his newer songs. And also another thing that seems to be stunning his success is the dumb decisions on his part that are really hurting his image. There are so many instances now where Soulja creates negative headlines for himself that cause people not to want to work with him or just overall just blackball him from the industry. For instance, he started beef with Quavo from the Migos for absolutely no reason, it seems, and he was causing beef with everyone in QC because he was beefing with Migos, and QC have some of the biggest artists in the game right now. And the most recent example of Soulja doing something stupid is him releasing bootleg consoles for hundreds of dollars and calling it the Soulja console. And I'm sure you've already heard about this, so I'm not really gonna go too deep into that, but if you haven't heard about it, I definitely recommend you look into it because it's pretty hilarious. But yeah, Soulja's image seems to be tarnished at this point, and I don't think it's something that he will ever really be able to come back from, and it's kind of a shame because his music is actually pretty solid. Soulja Boy, in my opinion, will always be a legend for what he did back in 2009, but it seems more and more clear why he isn't successful today. It's not because his music is trash, but simply because his personality seems to be trash. If you haven't given Soulja Boy's music a listen in a while and you like trap music, I definitely recommend you give it a listen because you're probably going to be surprised, because going into this, I didn't really expect Soulja Boy's music to be that good, but it turned out to be actually pretty solid. And with all that said, it's kind of crazy that kids today are probably going to know Soulja Boy more for memes now than his actual music. But thank you guys for watching this video. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to slap a like on it. If you disliked the video for some odd reason, hit the dislike button. And if you're new, subscribe and turn on notifications. It helps the channel out and you'll be updated when I'm making videos like this one you're watching now. Let me know down in the comments down below as well. What do you think of Soulja Boy? Do you think his music is trash now in 2019? Or do you think there are some other reasons why he's not getting popular? Let me know that down in the comments down below. But thank you guys for watching this video. This has been JacobThrowaway, and as always, peace out.
And one day, you're going to look around and you're going to realize that everybody loves you, but nobody likes you.